Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a while. I'm sorry. But today, we're going to talk about something. Well, no shit. There's a new horror movie in town. Well, actually, it's been in town for quite a fucking while now. As a lot of you might have heard, well, I'm sure you probably heard of it because it's literally fucking everywhere. Obsession, ladies and gentlemen. Obsession, the banger of a horror movie that was dropped a few weeks ago. Oh la 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 dingo. I have to say that I didn't watch that many movies at the cinema this year. I might have watched like 2 or 3, and Obsession was one of them. And let me say, I don't even know where to start, to be honest. First of all, I rated 8.5 out of 10 because there's not a lot of things that needs improvement. The only thing that I really said that could be improved was the shots. And don't get me wrong, the shots were spectacular, whether it be fucking quality wise or just in general, right? But I think that the movie could have been better if there would be like more different kind of shots. As in the movie that we saw in the movie period, a lot of shots were or like close to the face or like, you know, kind of the background, and I feel like the movie could have been better if there was like more like city shots or like drone filmed shots. I mean, to be fair, the movie budget was like $750,000, which for what we got is incredible. I think now the box office is like at 120 million something, which is like, god damn. I'm not gonna waste your time. I just wanted to hop on here to first of all make a video because it's been quite a while. My bad. And also because I want to say a lot of things about the movie, and one of them was that it scared the shit out of me. If you didn't watch it, please, while it's still in the cinema, go watch it, because honestly, like, I know a lot of people say like, oh, but like the cinema just like gives a better experience. For that movie, I swear to Buddha, it is actually worth going to the cinema, because whether it be for the music, the ambience, the just in general, it's just so captivating in a good way, even though you're shitting your pants the whole movie. I went to watch Obsession last week with my friends, and like we had like a little talk after the movie, like in my car, and we kind of like debated on the movie, like what we liked, what we didn't like, and honestly there wasn't a lot of things that we did not like. I think what I have to say about Obsession is that the movie isn't scary because it's scary. Like, yeah, it is, like there's scary moments in the movie, and to be honest, that's another thing I actually liked about the movie, is that yeah, there were like jump scares, but that they were actually providing something. It was just like dumbass jump scares to scare the audience. It was actually jump scares that added something to the story. The movie itself wasn't scary because it was scary. It was scary as shit because it was unsettling. And I don't know how to explain it like any differently. It was just so, it made you so uneasy. And for those who don't know the story about Obsession, I'm gonna make you a little resume real quick. A story about a guy that's friend zoned. Fuck you, Bear. By the way, just fuck you. You're a piece of shite. He has a friend named Nikki, and he is deeply in love with her. But unfortunately, Nikki doesn't really feel the same way. So one day, boy buys a dumbass thing that is supposed to make your wish come true from a fucking voodoo store. And then buddy makes a wish, and then things kind of gets weird.
I'm your freaky Nikki.
I don't know how to explain it, but the whole entire time I was watching this movie in the cinema, I was constantly on edge. Constantly. That's what I loved so much about the movie, is that there was no break about like, oh, okay, now it's more chill. Nah, the whole movie, after like maybe 20 minutes of the movie, when, you know, shit actually is, when the fucking bear makes his wish, from the end, that movie kept you on your edge. It was edging you, legitimately, and there was no time for you to just like relax. It was thing after another and after another, and it just was so well executed. And when I learned that this movie was made by the same guy that made this,
yeah, like the second I heard, I got right in the car and I came as fast as I could.
You came in your car?
No, I came in Uncle Tommy's car.
You came with Uncle Tommy?
Yeah, he was happy to give me a ride.
Ugh!
What?
Ugh, no!
I was like, what What? Now, Jenny Curry Barker made one hell of a movie. Honestly, legitimately, that's what I said to my friends. It's probably the scariest movie I saw of my life, and it's probably my favorite horror movie. I don't have a catalog of horror movies that I watched. I do like horror movies, but I didn't fucking watch 200, right? I don't really have a lot to base on, but Obsession was just... Like I said, I felt like I was always on edge watching that movie because you never knew what Nikki was about to do or what the fuck she was gonna say. And let me tell you, the shots that I like the most about the movie are the ones when Nikki is like going backwards, like she's walking but like backwards, or it's like she's moving as she was backwards. That shit was disturbing as hell. And I just wanted to talk a little bit before I end the video about Bear, the main character, because me and my friend kind of debated on that when we ended the movie, like watching the movie, because one of my friends said I felt like he was the hero at the end of the movie. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna spoil you. Actually no. Who cares, bro? Yo, spoiler alert. If you don't wanna get spoiled, just skip that shit. But yeah, one of my friends said he was the hero of the movie, and I said hell nah, because Bear is a selfish little prick. First of all, I do understand that he didn't meant for that to happen, you know, like no one on earth would wish for that to happen to them, you know, someone becoming crazy to a point where they fucking smash their face, or you know, whatever the fuck Nikki did in the movie, right? I do get that. He didn't want that to happen, but at what point do you continue saying to everyone around you, oh no, Nikki's fine. Nikki is just like, you know, a little bit upset because her father has cancer.
What?
No, don't do that!
What do you mean? As soon as I see Nikki being in my room at like 3 a.m. standing in the corner and started crying, Opane, I'm calling the cops, bro. Bear was just a dumbass. I'm sorry, but that guy was dumb as a rock. And that's why I say he was so selfish about everything. Because yeah, some of you might say, oh, but he made the right decision at the end, you know, killing himself or anything. He should have made that long ago. When he called the guy, you know, that scene when he called the number behind the fucking box and a guy answered, which was really fucking random. He was just talking like it was normal. The guy on the phone already knew who he was talking about, which was also kind of weird. And the guy told him, oh, if you want things to reverse and going back to normal, you have to kill yourself. I would have done that because I inflicted that on Nikki. Plus, you heard her on the phone screaming. Like, Bodhi, what do you want more? And to add to, you know, our little sandwich of the dumbass shit that Bear did, that one scene where Nikki was asleep, right? And Bear was going to see Roxy, forgot her name, the Asian chick that got obliterated by Nikki, by the way. Spoiler alert, my bad. But yeah, when he was about to go, Nikki, who was sleeping, told her, oh, well, it's the real me, like the crazy loco Nikki was actually asleep. Yeah, I don't know how it really works, because let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, man.
Don't touch!
The moments that the real Nikki snapped back were like crazy.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That shit got me fucked up. Me and my friends fucked up. The first time when he went to, like, Nikki went to his house and then snapped back, and the music stopped and then she started screaming and then snapped right back. Yo, buddy, that shit got me fucked. That's what I mean when the movie is so unsettling. It just keeps going after weird things and it just keeps on going. Anyway, at that moment where Nikki, the real Nikki, said to you, kill me, this is the real me, kill me please, she is literally begging you to end her suffering, and your little selfish motherfucking ass just like, oh, go back to sleep. He didn't even say that. He just left. Like, how stupid can you be? The person that you loved so much is no longer the person that you actually loved. How can you keep going and lying to yourself that, oh, it's fine, she's gonna get better, it's fine, and just dealing with the monstrosity that you're living with. That's why I said to my friend, I said, I can't even understand Bear. Like, not in the slightest. That's not Nikki anymore. You loved Nikki for Nikki, the person that she was before, for how she acted, her values, what she thought about certain things. That's no longer Nikki. That's someone that's so desperately in love with you, and somehow you still like that. That's not her. How are you supposed to like someone even though you know damn well that's not her? And yeah, at one point it was like, I just want you to be Nikki. You inflicted that on yourself, buddy. Like, I know you didn't want that to happen, but it's too late now. So that's why I think Bear is just such a dumb. Oh, and also, oh my god, how did I forget about that? The scene when they're having sex, right? And Nikki has no facial expression. That got me fucked up also. Yo, it was bad. Going, like I'm saying, like I said, bro, like, it just kept going and going. About like weird shit and unsettling and scary shit and then jump scares. One after the other. And that movie didn't let you breathe, bro. That's why I liked it so much. Also, Ian, Bear's friend, is an absolute dumbass. You know when Bear told him, oh, wish that this never happened, and everybody's like, oh, I wish for $1 billion. Thank you, Ian. Thank you for being really fucking useful. Me and my friend also debated about that. We were like, Bear is kind of a dumbass. You know why? Because you could have went to literally anyone in the streets, right, and said, look, I'll give you $100 if you just take this little wooden shit, snap it in half, and say exactly what I tell you to say. And then the whole story would have been chill. But no, he went to his one friend and he did some dumbass shit and then went back to his house for some reason, and he still had one. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell Nikki to do that, as if that was gonna work. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the subject that the movie talks about, right? It's called Obsession for a reason, right? Because Nikki is obsessed with Bear. I swear to God, at the end of the movie, I was like, bro, I'm not talking to any girl for like 3 years. Nah, but more seriously, even though it was really exaggerated in the movie, it made me realize how much relationships, like a lot of relationships, are controlling. Like, you know, you see Nikki saying like, oh, but why are you going to the bathroom? Can I come with you? Oh, but like, oh, why were you talking to this girl? Oh, I know she likes you. Oh no, you can't do that. I want to come with you. What? And it's like, brother, I don't know, because there's actually people like that, and I don't know how people do it, but if you have someone that is trying to control your life like that, maybe not to that point, but even like a little bit, you know, even trying to control you a little bit, like, oh, why are you going there? Oh, like, why am I not going with you? Let me live my life, bro. Who the fuck are you? Like, I mean, I might understand that, like, your parents might do that, your girlfriend might do that, your boyfriend might do that, but it doesn't mean that they're right, you know? I mean, your parents, okay, like, yo, just tell me where you're going, you know, so just I know, that's fine. But then we go to a stage of, like, you have to know everything, like, where he's at, the location, who he talks to, not letting that person do certain things. Like, bro, let me live my life. Let me breathe, bro. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because, you know, I don't know if some people are in that kind of relationship or if they're living that. But if they do, please respect yourself and don't be with someone that is trying to control your life, because it's not theirs, it's yours. So yeah, respect yourself. And I'm not going to tell you what to do at the end of the day, but like, I would personally distance. I would take distance from those people, goddamn. Because why are you trying to control my life? I'm gonna do me, and you do you. And that's the end of the road. That's it. Anyway, if you didn't go watch Obsession, for the love of God, please watch it. That shit will fuck you up, like, legitimately. And yeah, I swear to God, that movie was so good. I literally watched it the next day with someone else. Please go watch that movie. It's a banger. That was pretty much it. Hope you enjoy my little thoughts about the movie. If you didn't, I don't really care. Sit of it. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, please go watch the movie and have a wonderful night.